I'm here with designer Dale Nicholson. And Dale, this is a gorgeous necklace you're wearing.
Thank you.
You're welcome. We're talking all about more is more today.
Oh, this is more is more.
This is right up your alley.
I love to combine different materials and different textures and come up with something that really speaks to my personality.
Oh yeah, and these flowers and leaves are beautiful.
Yeah, these flowers they're basically just acrylic shapes, and I don't know, the variety really inspires me.
Oh yeah, and mixing the materials too, the metal, the acrylic, resin, and crystal.
Right, and the layering with the filigree just adds a different texture. It really speaks to a different element. So it's fun for crafting and designing.
Well, I bet you have a secret tip for how to fit these together.
I do. Well, first I'm going to show you, this is basically how the finished piece would look, and you can see that a crystal is kind of at the forefront of it all. So in this area you see that there's the crystal. This is a bead cap I've flared a little bit just to give it a little dimension. And then I'm layering it with a small one over a large one, and then matching it up with that filigree bead cap. So what really pulls it all together is that crystal. So if you come over here, you see I've just taken the 28 gauge wire and I've threaded the crystal on, and once I get it into the middle, I just do a simple little twist, just once or twice, just to catch it there.
Okay.
And so when you see that there, I'm just pulling it right up and I snug it a little bit, and then I do again the same thing, just the tiniest little twist. I just twist it once, twice, and then this is the secret. You bring this piece back up to the front of your piece. Same with the other side. You want to bring it up to the front. Now, you're wondering why. Well, I don't want to have rough pieces on the back side of the piece that I'm wearing.
Makes sense.
Okay? So now that I've got them up there, I wrap one around this way and then the opposite direction that way. And I do something that I probably don't need to do because wire is very stable, but I do a knot. And I do a knot that then just secures that wire in place. Okay? And then I know the back side is clean, and the front side I can just go in with my cutters and clip off those raw ends, and I know they're never going to affect me in the wearing or anybody wearing this piece when it's done up.
Perfect.
So, and then the other thing too, on this bigger piece, I wanted to show you that I've got this broken apart. But you see these two pieces here? Well, I wanted to see the different color, so I put a little bit of adhesive in there to keep them together. And then I don't have to worry about them spinning once I put them all together. So again, I did a small little 4mm
so cute. I love that
into that little tulip. And again, I do the same technique. Then I've got this little baby. It's a pretty little cup, and then I'm using the crystal in there, and I'm adding on a leaf to the back. So basically, just when I'm doing my tying, I just thread on a leaf, twist it again, and I would do the same technique. Although even though I don't have a filigree here, I'm just going to bring it up on both sides, and then I'm going to twist it again inside there. And you would think, oh, it's going to show, it's going to show. Well, you know what? It doesn't. Once I pull it around a few times, look, it just disappears right into that. And I do the same thing. I'm going to tie up that little knot. I do it because I want to make sure that my piece never falls apart when I'm wearing it or if I give it as a gift.
Right, that's great.
Okay.
Now, if you wanted to use that for an earring, would you just wire wrap it onto a base or maybe make a wire wrap loop at the top?
I could. On the necklace that I've made, I did, I think on this one I can show you, yeah, I wired wrapped over, and then I could keep spinning this and then just go in with a round nose plier and make a little loop.
Right.
So, and I think that's what I did on the necklace over there.
Okay,
I think
let's take
I
a
did
look.
Pull that.
So
yeah.
Here.
And there's a little wire hoop there, and I also added on some little leaves, if you see, on the opposite side there.
Here and
yep,
at the edge
and on
with
the
jump
edge.
rings.
Yeah.
That looks great. I think I want to take a look at these earrings too, because you have something special going on right here with the bead cap.
Yeah, rather than using the bead cap over a bead, I faced it up so it kind of dramatizes that crystal at the top.
So this piece right here is the bead cap, and then here's your cone covering the top of the flower.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. And so you just keep adding these elements together, and more is more.
More is more.
We'll be right back with another great project.